I'm Gareth Maxwell. I work for Ellis at Richmond. It's nice to be at rIVETTO and tasting, having a vertical tasting. It's interesting to see the differences in styles between them all, and obviously the development. The 64 is very mushroomy and is really sort of at its peak, and it changed even in the glass. For me, it started quite sort of caramelly, quite nutty, and then it changed much more into being very mushroomy in style. The 82 I think was a little bit hard to identify and was a little bit sort of tighter, and was maybe in a period that it's not quite ready. It's maybe having a little bit of a lull. 1990 is obviously still in a more traditional style, but is at its sort of peak of drinking. You still get some of the fruit that comes through, and the other aromas. And then the difference moving then on to 2001, there's more fruit. You get a little bit more of a sweetness to the fruit on the nose. It's starting to show a little bit of development, but it's still fairly young. 2004 is very, very dense, still very tannic, and still, is by no means ready. And 2006, on the other hand, I think is a little bit more open to drinking, and you could drink that easier probably now than you could the 2004 Reserva.
You?
We're going to be internationally famous.
All
over the web.
Well, and it was a first time experience to taste one wine over different years. And it was very interesting to see how the wine was changing from the tannins and the freshness. It was really great to taste the 64, which is very lively and very fresh, even after such a long time. Where it went to the 90, which is, I believe, on its peak. I absolutely loved it. It was soft in the tannins and really nice. Where the younger ones were very tannic still and very dry in the way of tasting it. So it was really interesting to do it.
I was going to say, if you know something
Which wine for you was your favorite?
1990 is my favourite, but you don't get a chance to taste a wine like that very often. But what I think I understand now, after 30 years of tasting wines, is actually, for me, my palate, I like my wines young. So actually, when I taste 2004 and 2006, if you asked me to take a bottle away and say, drink that in 3 hours' time, I would take a bottle of 2006. Because actually it's what I like to drink today.
That's what you like?
Yeah, it's a style thing. I like my wines young.